Hey, a couple days ago, Brian talked about the kind of the swing that Paul Rothrock has made here, but he mentioned your name in that kind of answer he gave about how you were fighting to be on the roster at one point in your career. What was that grind like, and have you helped out some of these younger kids who are such a big part of this roster now, kind of come up through, and have you given advice to those guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not an easy thing to go through as a player. You know, you're competitive. You want to be on the first squad, the first team squad. You want to be playing, and so it's a difficult transition when you're starting out for sure. And Paul's taken his chance with stride. He's done really well, and as someone who's playing on his side in practice, going up against him, he's always willing to put in the work in practice, and I think that's one of the reasons why he's done so well. And for the rest of the young guys, yeah, I mean, anytime I get a chance to speak with them, like Cody Baker has come up to me a few times, and it's always great to share what I've gone through and just kind of give them a sense that I was in their shoes before, and so hopefully they use that as motivation and can use that in any way that they can.
It's pride with all you veterans, I'm sure, because now these kids are contributing, and you need them all, especially in a stretch like this when you've got have 5 matches in 2 weeks. Earlier in the year, it was like 9 matches in like 3 weeks or something. Yeah, so you need these kids, and they're showing out. They really are.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a full roster to compete in these type of tournaments in a full stretch of a season as well. They're playing their part, and it's not only a necessity, but it's something that I think this organization is looking at improving on it over the past few years. Younger kids are coming through the academy, and they're playing their part.
You've been in a pretty good run of form lately. Is there anything that's changed from early in the season, or is it just sort of a normal ebbs and flows of a season?
It's certainly got off to a rocky start, and I feel like I'm finding the right rhythm right now for sure. I think it's more where we were at the start of the season to where we are now. We're playing at a better rhythm. We've caught momentum. I think also just playing consistently with the similar group. At the start of the season, we had a lot of injuries, and I think the big part of it too is staying kind of grounded. When I'm not playing well, it's always like you don't want to be at the lowest of the lows, and when you're playing well, you don't want to get too high either. So, kind of trying to stay in the middle and keep doing what the team needs of me and what the coaches are asking of me to hopefully contribute to the team.
When you're assessing your personal performance, what do you look at? Like, is it just the result? Is that how many touches did I get in a certain part of the field?
My biggest thing is I'm part of the back line, and I really take pride in getting clean sheets. Although I'm on one side of the pitch, we're part of the back line, and so for me, that's kind of where I really draw the line in terms of a good performance, and then also just what they ask of me offensively. Being in the right spots, picking up the balls in areas where I can put teammates into good positions. They ask a lot of different things of me and being in different positions. So just trying to do those at a solid, performance is kind of where I dictate whether or not that was a decent performance or not.
Christian talked a little bit about, you guys playing so many games at home. Can you talk about how, for you, that's been a benefit too?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the season, we kind of struggled playing at home. We weren't getting results, and I think now we've kind of made it back into what we've claimed Lumen to be all these years, is a fortress where people are scared to come and play. And so I think we're trying to get back into that and really make it difficult for teams to come in and have their way. And so tomorrow's another opportunity to do that.
Looking back, you mentioned that you can't get too high, but a moment in a goal like that you scored from distance. How long? And I'm sure you've had moments like this throughout your soccer life. How long can you kind of ride that high? How long does that carry you, forward, just confidence-wise, and just kind of riding off of a moment like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always special to score a goal, and especially one like that outside the box. But you take it with a grain of salt. You definitely appreciate it. You look at it as motivation. You kind of leave that game with a little bit more confidence. It's similar to the way Paul has kind of gained his confidence. He had one goal where he was I think it was the Minnesota game, right? Is when he kind of kickstarted it when I got hurt, and that's really provided his boost for the run of form that he's been in. And so I'm hoping to use it at the same way. Kind of look at it as motivation to keep going and hopefully gain more.
So you're still using it right now?
Currently, yeah, for sure. It's always a confident boost when you score. So,
How many times have you watched it, and what's been the feedback from it?
I watched it a few times, but those are always special. You feel like you hit it right, you put it in the right spot, you had the right intention, and so I was really happy with it. But need to move forward from it for sure. Yeah.
Have you gotten a lot of text messages though too about it?
Yeah,
or whatever,
family and friends. Family and
yeah.
friends supported me for sure.
They're like, calm down.
How important do you feel like that overall confidence is to this next? Got 2 games against LAFC. It's a huge stretch for you guys. How important is that going to be?
Yeah, I think this, like I said, this tournament, it requires a whole roster, and I think the squad is looking really good right now. We're in good form. We're coming out very aggressive. And I think it's just keeping that momentum going into these next few games, and we could be in another semifinal, and so to put us into another final, and so that's our main goal right now.